Growing up, I've never seen what a good, genuine, unconditional love-based relationship looked like. Relationships that I've been in, they weren't the best. I was always trying to compensate like my self-worth. I was the only child and raised by a single mother who was also struggling with a mental illness. There was times where, CPS was involved. There were times where, I was even taken away from my mom at one point in time. My grandma had to, take charge. And my grandmother has always been a big influence when it comes to, she would always tell me, you can be whoever you want to be. Sorry. And she was the only one in my life that made me feel like I can really just be anything and go after my dreams, and anything is possible, regardless of what I've been through. I moved out when I was 18. I felt like my mom kind of sheltered me too much a little bit. She was very overprotective of me. So I kind of had to, find my way. Moved out when I was 18, and ever since then, I've been on my own. Me and my mother, I was helping her with her laundry. We ended up going to a laundromat, and outside in the parking lot, she had a mental episode. And the car that was next to us, my child's father was sitting in the car just watching us. It turned out he was my next door neighbor. So we ended up just starting to form a relationship with one another. And that led up to me getting pregnant. I had very, very strong fears when I found out I was pregnant because my mom, one, she was still not in the right mental state. I was definitely fearful in being a single mother like my mother because, growing up, we faced quite some situations, quite some troubles. We grew up on, assistance and food stamps, and sometimes we run out of food at the end of the month. Even though I was independent from when I was 18, I still felt like I wasn't suitable to take care of another life. So I ended up going to Summit Life. I had the intentions, when I went to the clinic, I literally had the intentions on getting an abortion. I was going to leave out that clinic, not pregnant anymore. I felt like I was young. I still had my whole life ahead of me. I was 22 years old, and I still had dreams and goals, and, I felt like me having the baby would hold me back. They did a sonogram, and me hearing that heartbeat, oh my gosh, that heartbeat is what really just was like, okay, this is a whole life. This is a living person inside of me. And I met some amazing women there. And, I told them my fears about, my mother and things like that. And they were very, very helpful in services, and they gave me that mental and moral support that I needed. They really expressed having a relationship with Christ. He gave me that gift of life, and when I started to embrace that, that's what gave me that hope. So Lauren Simone Brown, she was born on June 17th at around 7 p.m. That was the most beautiful day that I've ever encountered. That was the best day of my life. I just felt every day. I remember her first few days that she was home, I would just cry and just because I felt so blessed. Wow, okay, God just blessed me with something so precious, something so so precious and just so beautiful. God will put the right people and the right things into your life to help you and to guide you. This child that you have is his child.